This is Portland, Oregon, 2 years after decriminalizing personal amounts of hard drugs. The open drug use, the deaths, worse than ever.
Where are we here now?
This is Skidmore Fountain, which has been called Fentanyl Fountain by some of the folks that we've interacted with.
Police officer David Bayer patrols downtown. Measure 110, the ballot initiative that brought in decriminalization, changed his job.
See this guy right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch this.
What's he doing?
He's probably smoking fentanyl. See that?
Yeah.
And we're like, we're in what's basically a police car. It's unmarked, but like, we're pretty obviously the police. Hi there, put that knife away, please. What are you smoking?
Betty.
Okay, just
Yeah.
powdered fentanyl?
Yeah.
Is that what you drop right there?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Can you pick that up so someone else doesn't find it or a kid doesn't find that, please?
Under Measure 110, Bayer writes a $100 ticket. The fine will be waived if this man phones a treatment hotline.
Hey, man. No, number to call in the back for treatment. Right on. Good luck to you.
Do you think he'll call?
Most likely, yeah. About a 50-50 shot, yeah.
A recent audit found just 1% of people receiving tickets have actually called the hotline.
All right, Narcan one way. Hey, we gotta go. Hey. My partner's calling me, asking for Narcan.
Okay. And that means
Someone's
actively
overdosing. Yeah, you just asked for it on the radio.
How often does this happen?
Every day.
But still, 2 people a day die from drug overdoses in Oregon. British Columbia's death toll is 3 times that. Decriminalization hasn't brought those numbers down.
Chase, wake up, buddy. There you go. Thanks.
Now I can say we used it.
He's gotten Narcan 4 milligrams in the left nostril.
In the first year, opioid overdose deaths rose 52%.
When did you guys last deal with him?
Yesterday.
Do you guys Narcan him?
Yes.
Okay. He's up and off. It's very likely we see him again.
Sad.
Yeah. Yep. And I've known that guy for 3 years, and I've frankly seen his decline because he used to just use meth, and now every day he's out here using fentanyl, and this is the second day in a row we've Narcaned him. We're blocking traffic. Let's get on. Let's get moving here.
A few blocks away, another patrol. Anisha Cochran-Dumas is a recovering addict and peer counselor.
That's a large.
She believes Measure 110 will save lives eventually.
Before, we couldn't afford to come and meet them where they are. Like, hey, we know you using, but we still want to give you something of value to make it through this day.
Everything she's handing out was purchased thanks to Measure 110.
Do you want some panties?
Money from cannabis sales goes to groups serving people with addiction.
And I feel like these people are me because I used to be out here too. This is the park where I used to get high in, you know what I'm saying? And when I come through here and they see me, they know I used to get high here because they used to get high with me. So when they see me, they feel hope. Because they be like, if she can do it, I could do it.
She says getting clean takes time. Paul Stromer tried for decades. He's 9 months sober.
It's all about the individual, I mean, and what they want for themselves. When it comes down to addicts, you can't force them to get clean. They gotta want to do it themselves.
But in Portland's downtown, patience is wearing thin. Paul Watts owns a graffiti cleaning business.
I have the Canadian National News with me.
Oh, hi.
Hey guys.
They're decriminalizing all hard drugs.
Don't
In
do
BC.
it.
Yeah, how come?
What do you think?
You tell me.
It enforces it encourages them to do more.
Yeah, are you seeing that happen here?
Seeing it.
Yeah.
It's exploded.
Has it, eh?
And it's gotten cheaper.
Police see increased demand, increased supply, and Bayer says that could happen in British Columbia too.
We've talked to folks last week that say they're buying it for $1 a pill, or they're trading aluminum cans, which are worth 10 cents in Oregon.
Aluminum cans.
I had a guy last week be like, oh yeah, like these guys that I buy my drugs from will take cans in exchange for drugs.
That's
So-
cheap.
It's extremely cheap, yeah.
Now, we can't just blame decriminalization for the desperation we saw in Oregon. The law changed right in the middle of the pandemic, just as toxic fentanyl flooded the U.S. Many argue that without Measure 110, Oregon's epidemic may have been worse.
Lyndsay, some might be wondering if what's been happening in Oregon is what might happen here in British Columbia. How do the two places compare?
Well, there are some similarities, but there are also significant differences. Oregon doesn't have the same harm reduction services as BC does. No safe injection, no safe supply, although both jurisdictions do currently lack access to timely treatment.
All right, Lyndsay, thank you.